I brought my lightest tent tonight. I brought the Inan, which weighs in at just over 1 kilo. It means I can bring beer. I've got a clear view now of where I'm going. I'm going to follow the river up there, head up to Grinslow Knoll, and campsite's just behind those rocks there. The main aim tonight's camp is to show you what I brought for winter, and so this is a bit of a test to see if it'll keep me warm, because temperatures tonight are roughly around about 0, so yeah, it'll be a good test. The path's turned into a river. My feet are really wet, but yeah, I've got to make my way up this well, it looks like a river, but it's actually a path. Wow, am I glad to be at the top of here. There's no one around. It's not like last time I came. Last time I came there were people buzzing around, but it was July, so yeah, it's definitely cold up here. I'm gonna have to put my jacket on in a minute. The campsite is, you see there's 2 little rocks stuck up there to the left. Well, it's just to the right of that, so just going to make my way through this heather, and it's a nice little pitch up there. So I've just got time to get my tent up. It's pretty wet here. There's the ground's pretty wet, but I ain't got time to look round for anywhere else, so should be fine. I'm going to get the Inan up anyway, and before this light goes. Well, after a bit of fiddling, I managed to get myself a fairly flat pitch. It's not bad. It's a bit wet down this side here, but here where I pitched my tent is a nice flat area, and yeah, it's not a bad little spot. The sun's just set over there in the west, and the whole of Edale side of Kinder is completely empty from what I can see. I think I might have seen one other guy over there, over this brow, but I'm not sure. I might go and have a look later. Yeah, so for now I need to get my sleep mat pumped up and get cooking, because this light's going to be gone very shortly. So it's gone completely dark now. It's took me ages to set all this up. Let's put my little torch on. Yeah. So we're all lit up. I've got my little lantern there. Put that at the front. I'll put that at the side. I don't know where to put it. Put it there. Yeah, so tonight I'm cooking some what do you call it? Rana, which is it's like pasta balls. Really simple to cook. I don't need anything complicated, because it's just too difficult. as you can see my breath, it's down to 0 degrees tonight. Put a bit of alcohol in there. Oh, yeah, it's cold. I've got my warm clothes on. The only thing that's cold is my fingers. So once I've got this cooking, I'll be able to put my gloves on. So I've got a nice piece of flat land here. It's not often you can cook on a nice flat surface, but yeah, I'm pretty lucky tonight. I did mean to bring some veg, but I just can't be bothered to cook it. I've got my beer in this little cup. The moon's out tonight. Behind my camera there, the moon is just peeking behind those clouds. But it really is cold. I've not known it this cold for a long time. So winter's coming. I think it forecasts 0 degrees tonight. They say that hot chocolate makes you sleep better, and I think they're right. Especially when you're out here and it's freezing. It's a great campsite this, because I don't know if you can hear, but there's a river about 10 yards in that direction down below, and you can hear the water running. It's dead nice. We've got the northern lights. Can you see them? It's actually pitch black, but there's like a greeny kind of purpley tinge to the sky. I need to get wrapped up and get in this tent because I'm freezing. So, well, my hands are anyway. I don't know what time it is. It's it is 8 o'clock, so that's my bedtime. So I'll wrap up here and I'll see you in the tent. Well, I made it to the tent. I'm surprised actually. I saw the Northern Lights for definite. I've just looked at footage, and there's definitely like a greeny kind of purpley sort of tinge to the sky. It comes out well on the video, so hopefully when I upload it'll show up. I'd like to go out and film some more, but it's that cold. I just don't want to go out. My feet are freezing. I need to get my feet warm and my hands warm. Yeah, I'm in this small little tent. This is the Hillybergen Inn. I like it, but you've got to be dead organised in here, and yeah, it's a good tent, but there's not a lot of space. So yeah, so I've organised my gear as best as I can. But really, there's just enough room for my sleeping bag and a few things down here at side, and a couple of things in these pockets. I've actually brought 2 quilts tonight. Well, not 2 quilts. I brought a sleeping bag and a quilt. I'll show you in the morning my full setup, because this is my winter setup. It should take me down to about -15, which is I think plenty for UK. So yeah, a bit tired now, a bit had enough. I'd like to do some more filming, but just a bit tired. So yeah, let's hope there's a nice sunrise in the morning. So yeah, temperature tonight is going to drop down to around about 0. It feels like that cold now. My feet are absolutely freezing. I can't feel my big toe. So yeah, need to get them warm. I brought one of those hand warmers. I'm going to shove that down sleeping bag, and hopefully it'll warm my feet up. So anyway, night everyone. I hope you've enjoyed watching my little cook session outside. Hopefully the condensation in here is not too bad, because there's not a lot of wind tonight. So yeah, until tomorrow morning, I'll catch you then. Morning. Yeah, it's been a cold night last night. We're down to 0 last night, but I was really warm in my sleep system. I'll show you what I brought. I've actually brought a NeoAir Xtherm and a Western Mountaineering sleeping bag that goes down to -4, and on top of that I've put a quilt which is rated to -6, so that's kept me really warm last night. Dead toasty. I didn't want to get out of this sleeping bag. I was that cozy and comfy. But then the light came, and I thought, well, I better go up and have a look at the sunrise. And it's not a bad one. It's I was a little bit late. Oh god, it's cold. I was a little bit late getting up, so I probably missed it by about 10 minutes. But yeah, it was still good. So yeah, I've got a kettle on. That's just boiling. I'm gonna have some of this porridge for breakfast. Some cinnamon porridge and a banana and a bar. So nothing too exciting, but it'll keep me going and get me down. But yeah, it's a cracking morning. So I don't think this will be too long. 5 minutes, that'll be boiling. So yeah, I'm just enjoying this lovely scenery, because it really is. This is the river I could hear running all night. Runs right down the valley into Edale. But it's just a nice little trickle. Nice little trickle that keeps you nice and sleepy. Well, I better get back and see if the kettle's boiling. So I thought I'd show you my sleep system that I used last night that kept me dead cosy and warm. A lot of people might think it's overkill, but this system is is so warm and lovely and cozy, so I'll be using this all winter. This is Western Mountaineering -4 degrees sleeping bag, extra wide. Gives me a lot of room to move around in, and on top of that I've got the quilt. I've got a quilt that goes over that, especially to keep it higher up here to keep my neck warm around there. So yeah, it's basically it'll cover any temperature that UK's got to offer. I think in UK it doesn't generally go down below -10. And then underneath that I've got a Thermarest Neo Air Extern, and that's R-rated value of I think it's 7.3. So I'm always warm with that. So yeah, two layers basically. Yeah, so that's what we were under last night. It's really wide, this sleeping bag. I can actually move around in it pretty well. This space here, I can pull my legs up and move around. In normal sleeping bags you just can't. So this is why I've chosen this one. And plus there's loads of room in the foot box. The foot box is really wide as well. And on top of that I put this, which is a quilt, just like I use at home, and I put that over the top. This is Enlightened Equipment quilt, and it goes down to -6, so yeah, good combination. This is both the sleeping bag and the quilt together. That's how small they both go, so that's why I don't mind bringing them, and plus they don't weigh much either. So yeah, that's my winter kit. As far as clothing goes, basically I wear what I've got on now. This is a puffer jacket, and then underneath that I've got another jacket. This is like a thinner, they're both made by Jotner. This one's a thinner jacket. You can use this as like a mid layer, so I use both these together. And then underneath that I've got the thermal top, so I've got 3 layers on my torso. And then I wear these are Montane, they're like thermal trousers. Quite thin, but they're dead warm, so I always wear these on a camp if it's not too rainy. Otherwise I'll wear these with waterproofs over the top. I've got some sealskin gloves that I use. These are dead warm. I can move my fingers pretty well in these. They're also waterproof, so yeah, so they're my gloves. And I also bring spare socks and some woolen socks, because the woolen socks, even though they're wet, they can still keep your feet warm, so I bring those as well. This is my clothing bag. I also bring a brolly. This is dead useful. I just have this in case there's a short shower. Saves me putting my waterproofs on. Yeah, so there we go. That's my basically my winter kit that I'll be using this coming winter. So yeah, I'm going to get this tent down now and get packed up everything into my bag and head on down. Well, that's everything packed up. I hope you've enjoyed watching. That was a great camp. I really enjoyed watching the Northern Lights last night. But yeah, it's still really cold up here, so I want to get myself down now and back to reality. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one, which will probably be next week. So anyway, take care everyone. Bye.